So this is the US 30 analysis for Tuesday 28th of November. Now, before we start the analysis, a quick risk disclaimer. Now with the risk disclaimer out of the way, we can begin the analysis. So, here we are. So on the 27th, just here, we did see a retest just previously in around this 23,600 level. We did see a bit of a sell-off. We were anticipating potentially price coming down to 480 before catching a bid and going to the upside, but we didn't actually come down all the way down there and catch a bit of a bid. Instead, what we actually saw was let's bear with me a second here. And what we did see was we came down to 23,500 rather than the 480, and we did catch a bit of a bid, had a bit of a pullback, and we broke above this 23,600. Now we did break up to this 23,620, and that was an area that we did see some sell side momentum previously coming to the market, and we did break back down into this trading range. Currently the trading range around is 23,480 to 23,600. It's 120 or so points. So we have broken down into the trading range. We did see what seemed to become overextended from this move to the upside. We did have this very strong bearish candle here, even though we did see quite a bit of retracement on it. But we did seem to hold. So we do look poised for potentially some more downside momentum, possibly retest at 23,500 level. But we do seem a bit more bullish than before. So we've came up to this level, 23,600. We did pull back to trade below 23,480. So if we say that's our lows here, we've come into this 23,500 again. We've not retested our lows all the way down at 23,480, and we do seem to have had a pullback move upwards. So if we do hold above this 23,500 again, we could potentially see a somewhat sustained move towards the upper end of this trading channel between 23,480 and 23,600. Usually when we see continued moves towards the upper end of the channel, we usually see a breakout to the upside. Now if we do break out to the upside, we have to look for potential targets. Potentially, we are looking for prices. We'll see our price react around 23,650 level before we look for 23,700. But ultimately, we're looking for 23,750. See our price react in around 23,700, 23,750. Potential sell side momentum take us all the way back down for another retest of 23,600. If however we do break down from where we are at present and we don't hold the 23,500 level or the 23,480, we do have the 400 and the 200 period moving average as well. The 400 200 period moving average is currently sitting just below this 23,480. Depending on how quickly we move down towards that 23,480, they could potentially be in around that 23,480, further adding to confluence for more further adding to the confluence for more upside momentum, taking us all the way back to 23,600, beyond which we look at 23,650, 23,700 before we look at ultimately 23,750. Now if we do break down below this 200 and 400 period moving average as well as this 23,480 level, we'll be targeting in and around this at 23,350 before we look for potential buy side momentum to take us upwards. Now the far end of the range potential is being in and around this 23,200 level, but we have to be aware of 23,250 before we get down to 23,200. To the upside, prices, well, the US 30 is quite volatile, so we could potentially overshoot 23,750, but for now I'll keep 23,750 there for reference purposes. Now let's just have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here on the US 30. So I've head over to the daily chart and get the scale on here correct. Overall, the trend is pretty clear. The trend is to the upside. Let's just grab a pen. So we've had this very strong move to the upside. We've gone into a bit of consolidation, pullback, move to the upside again. We're still operating in the shadow of this bullish candle with this triangle beneath it. So even though we've had a bit of a pullback, we have seemed to have caught a bit over the past 3 days. Slow progress to the upside, but we do look poised for new ever all-time highs on the US 30. So we do look poised for a move up towards that 23,700 and 23,750 level here on the daily chart. So that's your up the US 30 analysis. Thanks for watching.